Das ist ja wie im Film. Ich habe mir die Serie. Ich habe mir die ersten Serien angeguckt. Gucken wir mal, wie das Spiel ist. Ja, DLCs habe ich gar nicht, glaube ich mehr. Nein, habe ich keine. Wer schreibt in Facebook? Schauen Sie den nee, brauchen wir nicht. Bis jetzt noch nicht. Was, wen spielen wir denn? Was ist das? Achso, Folgen. Gestellt. Was ist das? Jetzt erhältlich. Griffen installiert. Ah, okay. Dann spielen wir mal. Schauen, ob ich mich noch ein bisschen erinnern kann. What the fuck? Der Norden wird das niemals vergessen. Lannister, Folge 1. Probieren wir doch mal aus, ja. Oh, was ist das? Und ist der Norden vom Krieg zerrissen und keine Häuser versucht, Holz und Felswies beansprucht. Und das Schicksal von Haus Forrest. Forrester? Haben Sie gelesen?
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Jetzt wächst er, oder? Jawohl.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You will never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
it.
Norrin's family
has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Ja, dann holen wir den Becher. Schau mal.
To Rob Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Winter is coming!
Yeah, the winter
Wait
is
till this bloody
coming!
war's over.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a
Was?
while now.
Dankeschön, ja.
Something must be done,
I've done nothing wrong, my lord.
right or wrong. That is for the gods to decide. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You serve me well.
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
Yes,
Far
good.
too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work
Ich
has
werde euch
paid
nicht
off.
enttäuschen.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Also mal.
Bloody hell.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you.
Und? Was
You
jetzt?
should help me.
Länger. Ja, dafür was Längeres.
Fetch more wine. Scrub my armor. Clean my
Meine
boots.
Stiefel,
Just
meine
my luck
Boots.
to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
Oh, shut up, Bowen.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Würde.
All I'm
Alkoholiker
saying
würde
is,
sein.
at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in line around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Fry. Jo, dort Zeit.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Schaust nicht so wie der Schwabe, wenn's blitzt.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
They've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Verräterschweine.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Boah.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Jawohl.
The king.
Was drücken? Was verduselig auf.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Oh, ich Idiot. Oh, nee. Oh. Oh, hässlich. Hässlich. Scheiße.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Mein Gott, kannst du nicht reiten, du Vollpfosten. Lauf, Bitch,
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The phrase. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Warum darf ich jetzt einmal metzeln? Danke. Auf den Arsch. Hoppala.
You fucking Satan! Go, my
So,
lord.
18?
While there's still time.
Nee. Ja, da waren es noch alle stark, die Männer.
7 hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
Have suffered worse.
You wounded my lord. Leise sein. Ja, Spritze, Spritze.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Der wird
Tell
sich
your
daran
uncle.
erinnern. Der kratzt ab, bis wir sich dran erinnern.
The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
Tell only the Castellan.
It's those foresters!
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters! With love, the fray.
Adieu. Jetzt habe ich sich daran erinnern, was ich vorher gesagt habe. Bullshit. Eisen aus Eis. Pick.
Lord. Fresh.
Frisch. Auf einmal schneller, du Schlange. Oh. Warte mal, die Sau schon. Oh, komm mal, nein! Nicht das Schwein! Was ist das? mein Gott, der arme Wagen.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Jawohl. So, man, damals die Metzger.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Jetzt geht's Gemetzel los. Jawohl. Oh, kurz runter dahin.
So?
Ja, wirklich?
You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly son like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Bastard! Oh, fucking bastard! Boah. Ja, wie beschissen ist das?
Fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Lächerlich. Ja, genau, nimm die Gabel. Nimm,
You're a pig farmer, aren't you?
Why? Hahaha, Motherfucker, ui. Ey, du kannst ja gar nichts. Zack. Gut, mein Schwert. Aua. Oh, lächerlicher Wichser. Ja.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family.
Scheiße, das ist scheiße. Wo schaut für Family aus?
I have no quarrel with you.
Töte ihn!
Please.
Oh, jawohl.
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for
Nein,
this.
mein Freund, du kommst nicht weg.
Much I promise.
Die hol ich auch noch. Oh Mann, wie jetzt? Motherfucker.
Father?
Vor mir kann ein Schwert hier.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh oh.
I tried to stop them.
Ja, immer komisch, dass 3 Meter noch rinken und dann auf einmal abnibbeln. Sogar Film nicht.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Was sagst du?
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ruf der Castellan! Ja, der Castellan!
Garrett!
Ja, 30 Kilometer Marsch noch machen und dann umfliegen.
They were already dead.
Das wollen wir gerne haben.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Klimpert der.
2 Whitehill soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she She was only 8 years old.
Oh,
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
aber zu schweigen.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ja, einfach zunehmen. Apfelteufel, jawohl, Fetten.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands
Der
now.
ist über ein Mönch,
Although he is
Gollum.
young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Metzeln.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ich will nicht, dass du dabei belastest.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Erst kriegt er bloß ein Schwert, dann hat er vor mir schon einen Stein. Was ist denn los hier? Unrealistisch. Unrealistisch. Oh, was ist da?
The Ironwood Grove.
Oh, Medizingitter. Fischen.
This might help.
Ja, was da scheint draus. Ja, Papier und Gras. Jawohl. Aha. Was? Sprich mit wem?
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two
Yes, the
houses for as
Forrester.
long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
Blah, blah, blah,
Which is rather frightening when you think
blah,
about it.
blah, blah. Ja, ist ja gut.
Never mind.
Oh, guck mal, ob ich hier raus. Was ist da?
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Hey, der Hund ist schon wieder. Ach, Schwachsinn. Ich humpel doch nicht. Schau so. Ich humpel nicht. Tü. Oh. Und. Wandteppich zum Hioker.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Nächste Kolumn.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Wer ist der Kevin?
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the
the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this, I'll accuse you of murder, and us of...
Auf Wiedersehen.